So we are back and we are playing again Toad. I will play both Toad and Super Mario Odyssey. I will stop the recording and I will start again. So for now we will play Toad. Why are we playing Toad again? Because we had a problem with the camera yesterday and we missed some parts here and here. So I will play again this level so you can see it on camera. And with that in mind, I will take the coins and I will not take I will not break the bridge because this is what you have to do in this level. And I will also explain how tarot is working and cards like card reading is working. Like you can use even the regular cards, like the cards you play. Okay. Like even the cards that you play solitaire with, you can actually read these cards too. Like say if you remember, these cards are like cards which have drawings on them. If you remember, like in the story of Claudius, I had put that Claudius loves a Dama Koupa card. I wrote Dama Koupa. I preferred the Greek name of the card because I don't know, I just like the way that the words were flowing and I preferred to write them in Greek instead of English and just say Dama Koupa. The Dama Koupa card in English is Queen of Hearts, so it's a very famous card. So you see cards in drawings in the card, sorry. And you also have symbols like cards, cards, hearts. You have rhombus, rhombuses. I suppose you have these weird shapes that look like hearts, but they have like a base. Like you have the heart, and then you have the base. These cards have these symbols, and you also can count on these cards the number of the drawings. For example, you have a card that says 6 here and 6 here, but on the opposite side like 9, if that makes sense. So 9, 6, and you have 6 cards 2, 1, 3, for example. No, 3, 1, 2, for example, something like that. So they're making shapes. So you learn what the mystic is doing here, which actually it's dumb theology. Like I explained that again, it's very dumb. Cards cannot tell you the future. Hold on, because okay, I did that. Hold on a second, perhaps I have to turn this on. Yep, I think that's much better. So so this is the level again. If the recording is not very well, I will make sure to turn off the lightning on the video. I might as well restart. Oopsie. How I will do that? I will commit suicide. Actually, thank you. Okay, so we will start again so you can see clearly what I am doing in the screen. So you take the coins and then you go back, and I will go here. I will go here directly, and we will take the diamonds so you can see perfectly the level. So when the mystic is reading the cards, they are reading the symbols and the numbers, and they know beforehand from the spirits how to interpret the cards. But Helga, in your Halloween post, you said that the mystics don't speak. The mystics that do cards don't speak with the deity. So how do you say now that they learn from them? Because you have a catalog. It's like a tutorial, leaflet when you learn how to read these cards, and you learn by default how you read and how you interpret each word and each drawing and each color and shape and everything. So for example, so here you have like, let's say that this is a card, okay, so we have a card that has two happy smiles, and you say play with two people, and it's like yellow. Yellow, people say that it's the color of hate. We have two faces, happy faces that are together, oopsie, and we say that, okay, we have hate, this is a relationship because it's two people, so you learn two happy smiles in a yellow frame. This means that there is a relationship of two people that hate each other. Play with two people. So now we read this sentence, and you are like, how do you interpret this, like as a card? You say, actually you say whatever the fuck comes in your head. This is how it works. But if I say it now like as a person who like understands basic theology, if that makes sense, so you say play with two people. So you basically, if you have taken this card, the medium can tell you that you are playing with two lovers who are in with each other, or they can tell you that these people are together and you are the third person in the relationship, or they can even tell you that these two people, and play with two people actually means like these two people are playing with other two people. So there is so many possibilities that you can interpret this card. We call it card here, but it's all gibberish. It's all from the head of the mystic, of the medium. Medium is a better word. Right at the moment that they are talking to you, and doesn't mean anything. Perhaps you will draw this card from the deck of cards, and they will say to you, I see two people, they are playing with each other, they are like playing like cheating with each other with other two people, or with each other, just like, you know, like one and one. That makes sense, like playing with two people, so it's like two, another two, that makes four. And there is hate in this relationship because the color yellow is the color of hate, if I remember correct, of course. But let's say here like this for now, that this is a color of hate, the yellow. So the medium says things from the head, that from their head. They don't speak with the spirit at that moment. When they say that, they are speaking, oopsie, they are speaking with themselves, like they're speaking with their own imagination, and you are hearing their own random stuff, like how they think. Like, this is why I disagree very much with people saying like I will say my ideas about Game of Thrones, like the Islam teacher did, if you remember. Like, you say off the top of your head some stuff that you have learned from Zeus, that they mean something. Like Zeus says that the color yellow is the color of hate, for example. That's like a very Zeusy theology, like giving meanings to the colors, and say like blue is the color of peace and stuff like that. That's just bullshit. Comes from Zeus. Like I'm real life. Like I am being serious. This is like a theology from Zeus. So, if you draw this card from the deck of cards, and the medium says, you are in a relationship with the woman, and you are playing with two people, you are with another woman, and she's with another man, you are like, then, oh yes, I am with Helga. Like, you find the similarity, okay? Better show you. So you find the similarity, but at the same time you start having doubts about me, and you're like, oh, maybe she has a guy. I don't, but maybe she has, you know, like this is something like in and out of context, like what I said yesterday about Fitzgerald in my text. This is what I mean, like it's in and out, and when you are in and out, you are playing with the imagination and the mind of the person who is talking to you, and you are manipulating them. I don't know for what purpose. Everybody has a different purpose to do that. Some people do it because they want to honor Zeus. Some other people do it for their own benefit. So you will come back to them and pay them money to tell them the future. Some other people are doing that so you will go back to them, and you will feed their ego and their lust for power and fame, and so they will feel like they are very important mediums and they know things when they don't even speak with any spirit, you know. So it's not like fundamental to know how to speak with the spirit, to read the tarot and the and the regular cards. It's just like if you know the basic meaning of shapes and hearts and words, very very basic, like if we speak like in a school analogy, if I say that I have a PhD in spirituality and I am a native and I have a PhD, this is like kindergarten type of theology, like it's very very basic theology, like everybody can do that theoretically speaking. It's not something that you need the spirits to do. That's why it's very false. And what I was saying, as I will finish now the level, my father gave me to play this game with him, and he said that I will give you a card. I took a card actually. I drew a card myself. I drew a card of a woman that is a singer, and he said I want you to give me the meaning of the card and without my help. And I told him like, you won't tell me anything, father? And he said no. I want you to speak off the top of your head, sing the card. And I told him off the top of my head, father, I think that Despina Van Dee, the singer, is a very bad woman, and I don't think that she has like very good songs. This is what I said. So we finish this level and you show how it goes. Sorry. So my father said then, okay, this is the level. So my father said to me then, Helga, okay, we go, okay, so this is the first diamond. Helga, I didn't tell you, he said, that Despina Van Dee, the singer, is a bad woman. And I said, no, father, you haven't told me that this woman is a bad person. You haven't, that's the truth. So he said, my father, Helga, why did you say off the top of your head? He wasn't fighting with me. Like I hope you understand. He was trying to explain me theology. He was teaching me. He made me say what I said. So he wasn't fighting with me. I'm just clarifying you, in case you wonder. So he said, why did you say on top of your head that Despina Van Dee is a bad person? And I said, you asked me, father, to do that. And he said, so is Zeus doing this with the mediums and the mystics? Is he saying to them to say off the top of their heads stuff about people that the other people don't know, like the mystic doesn't know this person, but he's inspired by the demons to say bad things about people. Is that correct? And I said, yes, father, this makes perfect sense as you say that. And he said, okay, hold on a second, yeah. Yeah, okay, I did that. So he said, so is this like a grievous sin? And I said, yes, this is a very bad sin, because you are actually speaking without the authority of my father and the knowledge of my father and anything. Like you say off the top of your head bad stuff about people. So like the game of cards I gave you, like the analogy that I gave you. Let's continue here, so I will wrap up all the stuff that I'm saying to you right now. So it's a very bad thing, because it's even as you could see in the, what was the, sorry, hold on a moment. Mushroom mesa. Hold on a sec. I will go back. I forgot what I have to do. Okay. Defeat all the. Okay, I have to defeat all the enemies. So then we will go back. We went back because I didn't remember the objective for this level. So I have to defeat all the enemies. And did you see that? I really like that. He said defeat, or she said, I don't know who wrote the text. Spirituality again. So I don't. They didn't. It didn't say. It didn't say kill them. It said defeat them. As I said, you don't kill them. You just send them away. You said you send them home. Okay. So you don't kill them. It's a game for kids. So it's not. You don't kill anybody. Okay. Okay. So we have now. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Okay. So. Give me a second, I will do this and I will come back, and as I said we will go straight to Mario Odyssey after that because I have to tell you several stuff and yeah. Okay, we did that, and now we will go. Okay, here. Give me a second as I am fixing here. Thank you. Okay, we defeated everybody, so now we leave. Okay, we leave. So, the senior lecture of my life. I was saying that you can actually learn how to read the tarot and the cards. You don't need to speak to anybody to do that. It's obviously very bad because it's a grievous sin. Now we will leave this game, obviously, close software. I will continue speaking as I do that. But you shouldn't do that because you are speaking from your head when you are doing the tarot. I obviously learned from my father how to do that so that I could help. Let's fix this a little bit. So, oopsie. Okay. So I learned this from my father, obviously, because this is how I will help people, but that doesn't mean you should do that. I learned that with him, so he was telling me what I have to do, so he will instruct me how to help people who read the tarot and believe the tarot and all that stuff, so they don't and they quit. This theology comes from when my father says our father says in the Old Testament, they worship idols, and he says that they have mouths and they don't speak. This is what he means. He doesn't speak about like literal woods and stuff. Like maybe people believed in such stuff like back then, that they are deities. I don't know. I don't know personally. Maybe were people like that, but what he meant is that like people were believing that the astrology can help them, like the stars. I love the stars, you know that, but they don't give you theology. They are just planets and comets on the air. So so this is what my father is saying there. He's explaining that you shouldn't believe and be afraid of such stuff, and that if you wanna learn your future, and he said, like if you have noticed, when he says that, my father, then he says, come to me and ask me for all matters. I didn't speak in hidden, but I spoke my truth everywhere. And this, what he says, is exactly what I did with your texts yesterday. I didn't give my texts out of a site, like, so you couldn't, like, I spoke them in public, so I wrote them like in my public channel so everybody can see it, because I have nothing to hide, I have nothing to be afraid of, and I know who I am, and this gives me courage and strength, and I know that my father will have my back because my cause is correct and justified and holy, and I'm doing this in love for my husband, so I have nothing to hide and nothing to be afraid. I was a mystic, but I wasn't a mystic in the sense I wasn't hiding anything. So this was like my issue with Zeus. I wasn't hiding anything from the people. I was very open and ready to discuss with everybody. So yeah, I am actually searching here. Um, I have to read you some stuff from the book of like the letter of the unknown woman. I saw some stuff uh, that they have to do with you. Okay, I found them. Okay, so I will play the game, and I will come back and say, like, I will hold on. Okay, thank you. I have played many games, huh? So I will now play the game. I will explain how it works, and after we begin playing, I will start analyzing Zweig and the letter from an unknown woman. I assume I assume you have already understood that this is one of my favorite books, so please take your copy I gave you to read.
Super Mario Odyssey!
Hi! So we have like this game here. Zay, I know you have bought the book because I'm talking with my father. Okay. So I will begin the game. That was like my fake witch smile, laughter. So I have already like resumed like a game I was playing, but I will play a new game here. So this will create new save data. If you would like to continue from an older save, load the file from options, data management. Okay, start. Thank you. Start assist mode. In this mode, arrows will guide you when you will bounce back quickly after a fall. Start. Okay, okay. Let's play the normal. I have already played this, so yeah. In the skies above Peach's castle. Yeah. He tried to marry her and she didn't want to, so yeah. Let's see. And then we will come back to Zweig. This is the end, he says, for you. Reading the subtitles. Time for my wedding with Peach. Jealous Mario. Bowser is one kind. I really love this guy. He's amazing. He's like a perfect villain. Like he's like a villain, but he's like a funny villain. He's like yeah, he's a funny villain, and I like that. So we have this Hattie. I think his name is Hattie, and you will actually have him as you go to your journey in the Odyssey. This is Odysseus, your character. It's from the same name. Odyssey means like when you go to a trip and it's very hard. Like this is what it means in Greek, at least. So actually, we can play this multiplayer. So you can actually be the Hat and I can be Mario or the opposite. Now I'm playing alone, obviously. So look around with the R. Okay. B jump. Okay. So I have Hattie here. Okay, he's like um he's shy, obviously. So now we are in the first like kingdom. It's like, if you remember the Bowser's Fury, it's like the Bowser's Fury, like the structure. Who are you? It says you are not one of them, are you? So this is like the Heartland, I think. Okay, so he's shy, but he will become our friend, as I said. We will play with him in the whole game. Sorry for running away like that. You startled me, and I do startle easily. As told you, he's shy. I saw what happened earlier. You've been through quite the ringer. You've landed in the Cup Kingdom. We've been under attack by the same monster, and it says Bowser. That gave you such a trouncing. And to make matters worse, the fiend has kidnapped my little sister. Okay. Okay, so Bowser has like the other hat as well, his sister, and he has put the hat in Peach's head. I'd hope to give chase to that like Bowser monster in a ship of my own. Okay, so we will take the Odyssey. Unfortunately, all of our airships were wrecked in the attack. So as I said, we will take a ship that is called Odyssey, and it will be from this kingdom. So it will be like from the Hat Kingdom, and we will go to different kingdoms. My favorite kingdoms are actually the sea kingdoms and the ones that you can actually swim into them. I also like the Winter Kingdom. We will see them all. I will play all the games, obviously. Zay, I wanted to play Mario with you from the moment I bought the first game and you weren't here, and fuck you for that, honestly, like fuck you. I wanted to play all the Mario games with you, so you owe me a honeymoon in Mario's theme park in Japan, and I don't care if you have beef with the Japanese, I don't give a shit. Chauvinist, racist prick, you will take me there, you will play with me in Japan, like in the land of your enemies, okay? So, although now that I think on it, I'm fairly certain, Captain, I'm fairly certain that there's a functioning ship in the next kingdom over. Okay, I could get us there if only I could reach the top Hat Tower, which is being guarded by the Bowser monster's henchmen. You know, it seems we're after the same thing. Perhaps we should team up. As I said, we will team up with him. Let's see if we can help those two. And he says like Hat, the little sister Hat, and it says like here Peach. It's like emojis, the things that you don't send me when you are texting me. Okay. It depends on the context. Ontological, rational ben. Critical religion, acclaimed systematically, opportunistic ontology. Okay, not your style. How about this? Cap is now your companion. Okay, Cap, you're not Hatin, a Cappy, yeah. So now we have 3 lives. Throw me in with this. Okay, so with I, you also do it like here, like you can see, like I'm moving my hand. You can do it here, you can press this button, and yeah, you can do it both sides. It's like a very fun game. So let's see what we can explore here in the first. So Z, let's turn down the volume a little bit. Let's take it right here. Z. Now we will discuss Zweig, and this is not very much like theology in the sense like I will explain like tarot and stuff. I will do that maybe tomorrow, like better. But my father gave me. Do you have anything in here? Look, the posters. Oh my God, Bowser and Peach. A royal wedding. Can I actually access that? Okay. Alright, okay, so we can actually like take points here, okay. So, Z, I will pause the game here, so I will actually show you what my father showed me, and my airship, what did he say? My airship, my beautiful airship ruined. Oh poor thing, I'm actually like really sad, like they tried jumping and tossing me onto the post. Okay, I will do that. I am actually sad indeed because I don't know, I feel compassionate about such stuff, you know, like characters and stuff, you know. Okay, okay, okay. So, all alone on that tower. I do hope my darling boyfriend is all right. Yeah. I feel compassionate about cartoons. I don't know. I like them very much. So let's read the book. I have here like my book. Go to page 4041. I have no idea where exactly it will be. Okay. I'm just trying to find the exact comment. Okay, I found it. So it's 41, page 41, and so you go here and says we had arranged to meet again another evening. I went, and again it was wonderful. You gave me a third night. Then you said you had to go away. Oh, how I hated those journeys of yours even in my childhood, and promised to get in touch with me as soon as you were back. I gave you a poste restante address. I didn't want to tell you my name. I kept my secret. And again you gave me a few roses when you said goodbye. Every day for 2 whole months I went to ask if any post had come, but no. Why describe the hellish torment of waiting? Why describe my despair for you? I'm not blaming you. I love you as the man you are, hot-blooded and forgetful, ardent and inconstant. I love you just as you always were and you always still are. You had come back long ago. I could tell by the light in your windows, and you did not write to me. I have not had a line from you today and these last hours of mine, not a line from you to whom I gave my life. I waited in despair, but you did not get in touch with me. You never wrote me a line, not a line. So that's the first part. You want to give yourself to everyone to the world, but you do not want sacrificial victims. Okay. Okay, then she says, like this is in page 39 at the bottom, it says, I stayed with you all night. You did not realize that no man had ever touched me before, but had ever felt or seen my body. But how could you guess that, beloved, when I offered no resistance, showed no bashful hesitancy, so that you could have no idea of my secret love for you? It would certainly have alarmed you, for you love only what is light and playful, weightless. You are afraid of intervening in someone else's life. You want to give of yourself to everyone, to the world, but you do not want sacrificial victims. If I tell you now, beloved, that I was a virgin when I gave myself to you, I beg you not to misunderstand me. I am not accusing you. You did not entice me, lie to me, seduce me. It was I who pressed myself on you, threw myself on your breast and into my own fate. I will never blame you for anything. I will only thank you for the richness of that night, sparkling with desire, hovering in bliss. When I opened my eyes in the dark and felt you at my side, I was surprised not to see the stars above me. I could feel heaven so close, and I never regretted it, beloved. For the sake of that hour, I never regretted it. I remember that when you were asleep and I had your breathing, felt your body while I was so close to you, I shed tears of happiness in the dark. Okay, so after that, I saw like the next chapter, mini chapter, suppose 42. It says, okay, you will ask, perhaps alarmed, perhaps only surprised. You will ask, beloved, why I kept the child secret all these long years and mention him only today, now that he lies here sleeping in the dark. Sleeping forever, ready to live and never return, never again. Okay, we leave that part with the child. We don't have a child, you and me. But how could I have told you? You would never have believed me. A stranger who showed herself only too willing on those 3 nights, who gave herself to you without resistance, indeed with desire. You would never have believed the anonymous woman of your fleeting encounter if she said she was keeping faith with you, the faithless. Okay, you are saying I am faithless. Okay, thank you. I am not, but anyways, that's very offending. But anyways, you would have never have considered the child your own without suspicion. Even if what I said had seemed probable to you, you would have never been able to dismiss the secret suspicion that I was trying to palm off some other man's child on you because you were prosperous. Why do you have such a gruesome idea of me? Like this is very alarming. You would have suspected me. A shadow would have remained, a fugitive, tentative shadow of distrust between us. I didn't want that, and I know you. I know you rather better than you know yourself. Zen, you have no idea who the fuck I am. I guarantee you that. I know that you stalk me, but you don't know who I am, honestly. Like, you have no idea who I am. Like, you have to believe me. I am saying this both aggressively and with care and love for you, because I love you. You have no idea who the fuck I am. You've taken clues from the universe here and there that I am a person, this and that, but you have no idea who I am. Like, you barely know me. You know some stuff from the internet and from our encounters together, that I am this and that, but trust me, you have no idea who I am. Like, you just starting to learn who I am when I am telling you from my posts more personal stuff about me, but you don't know me at all, no, you don't. I know that it would have been difficult for you who love the carefree, light-hearted, playful aspect of love, suddenly to be a father, suddenly responsible for someone else's life. You can breathe only at liberty. You would have felt bound to me in some way. You would have hated me for that. I know that you would have done so against your own conscious will. I repeat, you have no fucking idea who the fuck I am, so please don't make assumptions about me, because you appear very ridiculous when you do that, because you are trying to be a mystic in my position and you are saying crazy stuff about me, okay? Perhaps only for hours, perhaps only for fleeting minutes I would have been a burden to you, a hated burden, but in my pride I wanted you to think of me all your life without any anxiety. I prefer to take it all on myself rather than burden you. I wanted to be the only one among all you women of whom you always thought with love and gratitude. But the fact is that you never thought of me at all. You forgot me. I wasn't the one that left the relationship. You dumped me like rubbish, okay? So I actually asked for your telephone, if you remember. So don't say stuff that you have done in our relationship. You have done this crap. I didn't do this crap in our relationship. So don't say I forgot about you. You forgot about me. You actually said you will contact me. I was playful. I responded. You didn't respond. Then I text you. Then you didn't reply. Then I text you again and you said you don't want to give me your phone. And okay, you're a clown. Honestly, like I heard you mad at me. Yes, I am, and no, I haven't forgiven you, and and I won't forgive you until you come back to me. I never left you. I never forgot about you. You did all these things, and you are acting like the woman from the bus story that she left her husband, and she was thinking that in her madness and her craziness that her husband abandoned her. Can you see now that you are this woman and I am the husband that is talking? So you hear my voice from the other side of the metaphysical cosmos in the bus, and you hear my voice saying that, you know, like, come back to me, and you're like, he dumped me, you are acting like a crazy housewife that left her husband to go to with the bus somewhere. She doesn't even know where she's going, and she's like, he dumped me. You dumped the husband. He literally came and married you, and you dumped him, and now you say he dumped you. Like, are you, take JANNAX. You aren't being serious, aren't you? Like, please read the bus story again, like the thing that you stalked and you took from me, and read it. You are the wife inside the bus. I am the husband that is talking in the bus. Okay. So then it says, okay. Forgive me, my lament. Forgive me. This is like again page 43, and I will leave this here and I will continue playing. I know, forgive me, my lament, forgive me. I know that deep in your heart you are good and helpful. You help everyone, even a total stranger who asks for help. But your kindness is so strange. It is open to all to take as much of it as if they can hold. It is great, infinitely great, your kindness. But it is, forgive me, it is passive. It wants to be appealed to be taken. You help when you are called upon to help. You are going to help when you are asked for help. You help out of shame, out of weakness, and not out of joy. You do not, let me say so openly, you do not like those who are in need and torment any better than their happier brothers. We have like a saying in Greece. We say, does your belly button have any contact at all with your brain? When we say that for a person that is crazy and he's being dumb, but like, does your belly button have any cord connection with your brain right now? Like when you say that stuff about me, because definitely it sounds like you're crazy and you need JANNAX and you're stupid. And I don't think you're stupid, but you're trying to convince me that you're stupid when you think this stuff about me. And it is hard to ask anything of people like you, even the kindness of them, even the kindest of them. Once, when I was still a child, looking through the peephole in our door, peephole, obviously, because you stalked me, I saw you give something to a beggar who had rung your bell. You gave him money readily before he had asked you, even a good deal of it, but you gave it with a certain anxiety and in haste, wanting him to go away again quickly. It was as if you were afraid to look him in the face. Yes, when I do that, I am afraid to look them in the face because I am embarrassed by humanity for having people in the streets and other people having billions of dollars in their pockets. So yes, if you have seen me indeed doing that in the street, perhaps you are a stalker, so perhaps you have done that already. Yes, I do that because I feel embarrassed for humanity. I'm feeling uncomfortable at that moment. I feel that I I am wasting space in this life, and that people who are in the streets are supposed to be in my house, and I feel responsible for that, even if I'm not responsible for their ordeals and their problems and despairs. I feel responsible nevertheless, and this is what drives me to have this anxiety in my face, as the author is having it here. I have never forgotten your uneasy, timid way of helping, fleeing from gratitude. And so I never turned to you. Certainly I know that you would have stood by me then, even without any certainty that the child was yours. You would have comforted me. You would have given me money, plenty of money, but never with anything but a secret impatience to push what was unwelcome away from you. Yes, I believe you might even have asked me to do away with the child before its birth. And I feared that more than anything, because what would I have done if you wanted it? How could I have denied you anything? Have denied you anything? However, that child meant everything to me, because it was yours again, but no longer as a happy, carefree man who I could not hold. Yourself given to me forever, so I thought, there is my body, a part of my own life. Okay, Ze, take Xanax. You aren't serious, like you're being a clown, like I'm saying this all over again. My ship, my beautiful airship through and out. Poor little guy, poor little guy. Ze, why do you insist believing so bad stuff about me? Like, my father says all the time that you have a very good opinion about me and you love me, and the woman in the book says that she loves the husband dearly. I can see the monsters, minions from here, but all I can do is float helplessly and watch. Oh, poor thing. Are you headed for Top Hat Tower? The entrance is up ahead. Okay. Okay. Travel tip. Cap, throw, and hold. Want to break the whole stack of boxes when I hit A? Want to break a whole stack of boxes or hit A? Block a bunch of times. Just press and hold Y to do a cap, throw, and hold. Your cap will hover for a bit and keep spinning. Okay. Okay. I know what I'm doing. Okay. You have to press, like, long press this, and it will keep spinning. So, what did it say again? It said, travel cop, throw, and holding. Want to break a whole stack of... Okay. So I have to do this. Okay, I have to do this. Okay. I can do that. Thank you. Okay, so we have like this mechanism here. Thank you. We are connecting each other. We are building bridges. We are building bridges. Tongue twister. Nice work. Thank you, Cappy. I turned off the light. As you can see, turned on the light. So, Ze, are you crazy? Like, seriously though, like, are you crazy? Like, what odd little fellows, they seem to know you and not like you. Okay. They are Goombas, they are yellow Goombas, so, okay, I send them a trip like Creon did with his mama. Okay, flowers. I can buy myself flowers. I can take myself dancing. Oh, I can love you better than you can. I don't know very well the lyrics, but yeah. Try throwing me at that door. Okay. Ooh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, you can buy myself flowers. Okay, so. Being serious again. Um, Helga, what song was that? That song is Miley Cyrus. Are you living under a rock? It's like Miley Cyrus, 2023, I think, or something. So, anyways, Ze, why do you keep thinking about me that I don't love you? And like you said about my kindness, that did you seriously see me like taking money from a beggar and you thought that I am that ledge so fully high whom I know try throwing me at a frog? I don't know what exactly my father means, but I have done that. That has Bloody Mary vibes, obviously, like the plot line. You became a frog. You captured the frog! Yes! We captured the frog! Dash. Okay, dash is with L and Y, and we jump like here. Oh, okay. I got this. I got this. So, Ze, why do you insist believing that I don't give a shit about you and that if you wanted my help, you should have asked for it? Ze, I'm not shitting you. Like, you say that. Okay, I understand that. I understand that you are a soft and sensitive person and tender person. I appreciate that, like I am like that, and I appreciate that, and I like you more when you are like that, like instead of when you are like a crap-headed dickhead that roasts me for my like English and my ontological arguments. Like I prefer you like that, like if I see you weak and fragile. But on a serious note, you expect from me things that only my father God can do to you, and I'm not saying that you have to ask my father to do that. Like I obviously would tell you to ask my father because he will be able to assist you even further than me because he's God and he knows you better. Like when I say he knows you better, I mean he knows you better even from yourself. That makes sense. So if you ask him for help, he will be able to assist you in the best way possible. So that's what I'm telling you. But if you are like, no, Helga, I want you to help me. Okay, okay. Zay, you have to ask me. I can't know. I can't know what problems people have. Like, my father came to me and he told me that you have a problem with these people at the uni. Okay, yeah. How could I possibly know that? I suspected something, but okay, I can suspect something because it's my job and I can do that, but how could I know that you are in trouble? You gave me some signs that you don't like your job. How could I possibly know that it was so serious and so, like, how could I suspect anything there? Like, seriously, like, you expect press ZL to return to normal. Ah, okay. Okay, we have like a... Ah, okay, we take another... Ah, right, also we have more lives now. We have more lives. Okay, so we go now here. Thank you. Ze, I appreciate that you really want me to be like that with you. I want to be like that with you. I want to help you. That monster has ruined everything. Bad days do happen, but you have got to keep a stiff upper brim. Can you do something to help us? Who could be responsible for this? I'm so scared I can hardly move. Poor little guys. That monster long-eared henchmen are still on top Hot Tower. I say do be careful. Okay, I will. Thank you. So, the coins galore again. I like coins galore. So, if you want something from me, you have to tell me. You have to let me know that you need my help, you need my assistance, because I can't smell smell it in the air and understand something. Like I am a mystic. I have to see signs to be able to understand something, and I can see signs, but I can't make theology from possibilities. Like I saw the possibility that Fitzgerald isn't very good to you, but how could I know the extent of this? The boss, the Bowser boss, warned me there'd be a fella with a mustache coming along. So this is like Creole. Yes, we out introduce ourselves with the wedding planners for the happy couple. Bowser and Peach is the emojis. They call us the brothers. We got the treasure we needed, so we ain't got more business in these parts. Of course, roughing up good it just was in the contract, so I guess we still got a little work to do. Okay, so we are battling with the first rabbit now. Rabbit is a fundamental part in Bowser's Fury, if you remember. You also have rabbits in the previous game, Mario 3D World. So this guy here, oh my god, he will attack us. Okay, we have coins. Okay, we have coins. And Z. Okay, copy. This reminds me of Alice's Mad Hatter. Z. You think crazy stuff about me all the time, and you shouldn't. You should actually trust in me more. Now that I finished the game, you should trust in me more, and you should ask for my help. I know that you had some issues, and most impressive. Now let's use this word to make our way onward. You shouldn't expect me to know stuff about you when you are not talking to me. Like my father told me, Super Mario Odyssey. My father told me about you, and he didn't say, Helga, you were supposed to know this. He understood that I couldn't, and he understands that you are sensitive, and he gave me clues so I can work with you effectively. But don't expect me to be able to help you when you don't give me clues about yourself and you are lying to me. Like you lied to me about where you are living, you lied to me about Ireland. How am I supposed to understand you when you are not giving me clues? Like you are acting like Bella. I don't know your mind. I don't know what you are thinking. I know everybody what they are thinking because they're giving me clues. Like I know the reader is a mystic because he's giving me clues from his texts. I didn't even know he is a mystic when he was my teacher because I didn't give a shit if he is or not. I'm not a witch hunter, but we will play this tomorrow. But he gave me clues, and I could do that. You aren't giving me clues. You give me very many hints, but you stay hidden. And this is like the woman. Like the woman complains that the man doesn't know her identity, but she hardly ever gave him clues about her existence. So how do you suppose the person to know you when you aren't giving them clues that you care about them? And not only that, the woman says, I'm not judging you, I'm not condemning you, I'm not accusing you. That's the only thing she's doing in the letter. She's accusing him of not knowing. Perhaps he loved her. We don't know his POV, we only know her POV, and perhaps he didn't have clues. And that's not a sin, that's hardly a sin. Like, you know, my father, but Helga, your father is very close to you. Okay, he is close to me, but he was close to Moses even, and if you remember, he was very harsh with Moses. Like, just because you are close to my father doesn't mean that he's doing favoritism. If you have an issue, he will address this to you, especially when you are very close to him, like I am, because when you are working, you collaborate with him, you have to give the best impression to the world about him, and if the people see that his best, for example, the right hand, he has like his best friend, his right hand is misbehaving. So if the people see that the best man of God is misbehaving, that will be very bad that will give God a very bad name and a very bad reputation. So he will be even more strict with us. You just don't know that, and now you say, Helga, he can be strict with you. the truth is he isn't very strict with me because he isn't like he has never complained to me about anything. But he he isn't complaining to me about anything. But the reason he isn't complaining with me is because he knows I'm following his law very closely, and I am very like strict with myself. So the only clues he's giving me when he's correcting me is to be more like don't be so strict with myself and stuff like that, like to have time, have spare time. This is the corrections he's giving me, and the other correction he's giving me is to trust him more because I'm not trusting him very much. So yeah, he's correcting all of us, and he hasn't corrected me in our matters. So you should be more aware of this. And if my father isn't condemning me because he can't do that anytime, just because he's my friend doesn't mean that he can't do that. You should also be aware of that and not condemn me at the same time and say that I don't care about you. You have to give me clues, and don't condemn me about sins that my father doesn't say I have committed. So I am finishing the game right now. I have to go now. We have done the first kingdom, so I'm coming back again tomorrow and we will play again, run another thing. Bye.